Assalamu alaikum, family.
Well,
this is truly an honor to be able to come before you, Mosque 35, and to speak to you. This is not planned, this is all coming from my heart. Listening to the brother explain what the symbols and the meaning of our national flag, this brought back all types of rejuvenation into my spirit. And hearing the sister give an exact what our purpose and role is as MGTFOI, and understanding the time in which we live, my message is I'm sounding the alarm. We've already had the example of what the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the actual facts is given to him a message of Muhammad will do, because we actually saw the brick and mortar and of the nation, what it did, what it was, how it was formed. It took the least of us to make a nation that we were self-sufficient, do for self, provided all of our food, clothing, and shelter, educated our children from K to universities, produced some of the most outstanding characters throughout our nation. Well, if it's done once before, it could be doing it again.
That's right.
The key to it, and the charge that we were given from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was to be an example of what it looks like. And every day I strive to be an example of what it looks like, by not just by living and doing following the instruction. It gets difficult.
Come on now.
Very difficult. We know the division of the 85% blind, deaf, and dumb.
Come on now.
We know the energy, the mischief of the 10% who use their knowledge to influence, to suck the blood of the blind, deaf, and dumb 85%. And then we know just how hard it is to walk that walk as the poor 5% righteous. And I see before me a room of that 5% righteous. And so we're not going to get the masses. It's not going to take the masses to be able to do and bring forth the nation again.
That's right.
Be an example. We have the example. We have the instructions. We have the rules. We have the regulations, and mostly important, we have the actual facts.
That's right.
And when we use that rule of measure of mathematics, which is the science of all things, no matter which way you do it or how you're doing it, it's going to add up, and our goal is going to be the same.
That's right.
And that is the freedom, justice, and equality of our people. Because that's getting back to our rightful place as the gods and goddess of this universe.
Right.
So I look forward to working continuously with you. And I even question to myself, Allah, why did you put me, little Muslim sister, as the president, the first woman to guide the legislative branch of this city, the largest city in the state of Delaware. They say that so goes Wilmington, so goes the state. Which means we have a mighty, mighty responsibility of leading this state forward, where the majority of the population is that of people of color.
That's right.
We're the biggest consumers. And if you really think about it, if you check our GPAs, we're the smartest, of course, all well.
Yes.
So if we were not, and I look at what the trials and tribulations that I'm experiencing as the first woman on council, I must be doing something that they're fearful of. Because if you wasn't doing anything, they wouldn't come after you.
That's right.
But ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, know that there are many initiatives that are happening throughout the city of Wilmington to raise us up. We just have to pool our resources as we were instructed by the economic blueprint that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad left us. We have the instructions, we have the resources, and if you're in the right spirit of mind, we can make it happen. We have vacant properties. We should not have homelessness. We have over 1,200 vacant properties in the city of Wilmington. We should not have homelessness.
Right.
We have many educators and knowledgeable people. Our children should not be suffering the conditions that we are. We all know that we have the largest brain capacity, so our learning ability should not be at all a hindrance for us. Pulling our resources, using the instructions as given to us by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and through the Nation of Islam led by Minister Farrakhan, I know that a nation can rise, again, no higher than this woman. So we sisters, as beautiful as you see we are, we're raising the nation in the quality of our families, and I'm looking forward to continue to work along with you. We know that we're in an epidemic state with the gun violence. With the work that we've done with the Wilmington Community Advisory Council to address this gun violence, we have the attention of the governor. We now just need to continue to put together, we need to to be the ones who are implementing the plan, not they coming into our neighborhoods, but we need you to be engaged. We need you to be involved. So I encourage you to come to your civic associations, to talk to your council members, so that we, members of council, and the legislative branch of government, can bring forth what your needs are, and we can continue to raise the city of Wilmington up. With that, I really thank you all for, and there's much more I have to share. I can't give it all to you this one day, because there's so many issues we need to talk about, whether it's the food deserts that we have, whether it's the asthma clusters, the cancer clusters in our neighborhoods, the environmental justice that we're dealing with, the inequitable housing that we have, and definitely the inequitable and despicable educational system that the city of Wilmington has no voice in the educating of their children. This must change. And we can do it collectively. So I thank you, Minister Robert, for giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. There's a lot more I have to say, but I can't get it all said in this one moment. There's work to be done, and I look forward to working with you all. And I'd like to leave you with the greeting of Assalamu Alaikum.